everybody? Welcome back to the MPP, the Noah and Patrick podcast, and this is episode number 57. Not gonna bore anyone with my opening of the episode because we got a lot to get to in this episode. A lot happened during the week, but we'll first start it off with Thursday Night Football and the Patriots dominating the Jets. They are the first team to get to 9-2 on the season, and Drake May is the candidate for MVP according to DraftKings. So Patriots look good, and the rest of the schedule's fairly easy. So I think it's definitely a team that we're going to pick moving forward. And Travion Henderson, 3 touchdowns in a game, which is wild since he's just been third string the whole year. So,
Yeah, the last couple of weeks we finally get to see him go out there and be the guy that a lot of people expected to be. He was going to be the guy early, at least early on.
yeah.
Um, Take over for Ramondre Stevenson after maybe a few weeks, but for some reason everyone was questioning Vrabel. Ramondre Stevenson was staying in the starting line as the starting running back.
Yeah.
Antonio Gibson before he got hurt, even though they were fumbling, like for like the first 8 weeks,
Yeah.
it was actually crazy. But yeah, now they get to see he has to showcase what he can do, what everyone really expected from him, potentially being the second or third best running back out of the draft. Um, but yeah, Drake Mays look good. He does sometimes look a little lost. In the first half, he looked a little lost a few times when I was watching, but um,
People are comparing him to Tom Brady, young Tom Brady, which is insane. Gronk said it on the podcast I was listening to, but man, TB12 comparisons.
I mean,
Young Tom Brady, not
um,
six
everyone
rings
throws
already
out
Tom Brady.
everyone throws out crazy comparisons. I'm sure there's people out there comparing Caleb Williams to Patrick Mahomes because he can throw it on the run, uh, stuff like that. But
True.
I wouldn't go as far as to compare anyone to that type of level player yet until later in their careers. But
Yeah.
I mean he's playing really well. The Patriots defense I think is the most important part of their team. But he has done a good job um getting enough points on the offensive side. Like they're scoring 3, maybe 4 touchdowns a game, and that's all you need for the Patriots defense. Um so like they're the complete opposite of what we're seeing in Green Bay right now. Like if we're in Green Bay, you see them score 3 touchdowns, they're winning games too. But yeah, Patriots beating the Jets. Start off 16 with 16 points in the Pick'em League. If you watch those on Wednesday,
Yeah.
those episodes or that go out on Thursdays. Um, so yeah, another good start of the week. Shout out to the Patriots. We'll see. Like you said, we'll probably be picking them from here on out with their easy schedule, but we'll see. I think the Colts next. Was that them or was that?
I think it's somewhere else.
That's someone else we're talking about. Yeah.
Yeah. Maybe the
I
Seahawks.
remember we're
I
going
don't
through
know.
a team, so maybe yeah, it probably wasn't them, but yeah, we'll see who they play next week. But great start for Drake May and the young, very young Patriots team. Will Campbell looked pretty good out there too. So their first overall pick this past draft.
Yeah. All right, on to the what do we got this week now?
Yeah, starting off NBA. What everyone has been waiting for, I think, is overdue. Obviously,
A long time coming.
long time coming. 10 months ago, it all happened. 10 p.m. at night. Get the notification on your phone. Everyone thinks Shams has been hacked. Luka Doncic was traded to the Lakers for Anthony Davis and Max Christian, a 2029 first round pick, something like that. Um, that man was Nico Harrison trading Luka Doncic, and he has now been fired after 10 months of that since that trade has happened. Um, Early on, uh, people were saying this has to be the worst trade in the history of sports, not just basketball, in the history of sports. And I agree. I can't even think of another trade that was that bad. Like potentially the Mookie Betts trade
Deshaun
to the
Watson.
Dodgers. Deshaun Watson is up there, but I think if you ask an NBA only fan if they could name an outside trade, they can't. If you ask an MLB fan, if they can name an outside trade, they're saying that trade. You ask an NFL fan if they can name a trade outside the NFL, they're naming that trade. It's going to go down as one of the most infamous trades of all time, and Nico Harrison was behind it. Um, the owner came out a day, I think, or maybe 2 days before Nico was fired. He came out saying he admitted to a fan that trading Luka was a mistake, who
Yeah.
the fan was wearing a Lakers Luka jersey on the sidelines, and he sat down and talked to him um, about the trade, trying to understand why the fan base was angry because the owners that bought the team from Mark Cuban. They're not NBA people. I think they got all their money from casinos, so they're like casino business-minded people. So they hired Nico Harrison to run the NBA side. So when Nico Harrison comes up to them, they trust Nico Harrison that he knows what he's doing, and he kind of, not even kind of, some would say ruined the franchise. Uh,
Yeah.
yes, they landed Cooper Flag, but I mean,
That was
who knows when you'll see the
conspiracy.
return of Cooper, like the return on Cooper Flag. Like,
Yeah. They still
uh,
need to put pieces around Cooper Flag. They're in talks of trading Anthony Davis now and other stars and just like completely rebuilding. But yeah, just wild.
yeah,
Like
to
the people were saying the fans were like not showing up to games, like the fans weren't even like involved with the team this year. Just every time someone was at the free throw line, they were saying, yelling, "Fire Nico." So
I mean, they finally, honestly, they just finally put him out of his misery at this point because I feel like he had to be miserable working that position because every day you're getting hounded about this trade. You're always going to be
yeah,
referenced to this trade, even though before he's made some good moves. He brought in Quentin Grimes, he brought in Gafford, who worked out really well, drafted Lively, but then traded Quentin. But then all of a sudden, he traded Quentin Grimes for basically nothing. And he's doing
Jalen
pretty well.
Brunson.
Yeah, he didn't re-sign Jalen Brunson, but I mean that I guess like that was a hard call. I wouldn't say that was like the
It's part of
the easiest decision. Like it wasn't
yeah,
the uh the biggest misplay, I would say, because they did make the finals with Luca. It's just trading Luca after they make the finals, not even a full year after they make the finals, saying that you're making a win now move, trading your best player,
yeah.
and then you are now potentially going up for a number one overall pick again, back to back years. Like you said, they're already talking about trading AD. He has only played 14 games since joining the Mavericks. Kyrie Irving has been out for, I don't know,
A year and a half, I think, or going to be.
since that trade happened. Like maybe a week or two after that trade, he tore his ACL. They're talking about trading Kyrie. So I think the only thing they can do is just start over, which is absolutely insane. Making the NBA Finals, having one of the best young players in the league, top three, potentially the top
Yeah.
young star in the league, and yeah, now you're starting from zero. But they did get Cooper Flag. They get Cooper Flag.
Yep. Couple years of getting Cooper Flag, the player, the star of the team. So at least they have that going for it. But it's just the fact that Nico Harrison didn't shop around. If he wanted to trade Luca, he just went like hush hush under the carpet, didn't ask Mark Cuban or anything. Like, granted, Mark Cuban, is uh
The partial
minority
owner now. Yeah.
minority stake. He's 49%. So I mean. But still, like, how do you make that trade? I know ownership had to sign up off on this as well. They're not really taking the blame as much as Nico, but still.
Yeah, well, I mean,
That's
like I
tough.
said, they're not NBA minded, you know. So I understand how they put their trust in Nico, and they're like,
Yeah.
okay, we trust that this is the right decision for the team. So yeah, we'll sign off on it because we hired this guy, we trust this guy, and it absolutely was the worst decision I think ever in sports history. Um, and he
Yeah.
will always be remembered for that.
Even
Um,
Luca at 280 pounds can get you 25, you know? Now he's a
yeah,
whole new
they
player in LA. He's lost weight. He's carrying the team without LeBron.
he's
The
averaging 40
Lakers,
a night.
yeah, Lakers have a better record than the Mavericks right now. The Mavs lost to two of the worst teams in the NBA. So it's just not a good time to be a Mavs fan. But I guess you have Cooper Flag and you got rid of Nico. So we'll see what happens the rest of the season.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, if you're a Mavs fan, yeah, you just have to look on the bright side. Nico's now gone, and you do have Cooper Flag, who has looked really good early on in the year. So um, we'll see how he ends up turning out. But yeah, real tough. Even how they handled the whole Luca thing. Like you said, saying he was fat, bashing him right away when he was gone. Uh, I think that was really that left a bad taste in everyone's mouth, and you alienated probably your best player in franchise history, Dirk Nowitzki, who came out of also against the team at one point. So also he was I think one of the nicest guys. So having him come out against your team, he's a legend, probably your best player ever.
Yeah.
Also an international player like Luca. So yeah, um, time to start over in Dallas and. Once they get rid of AD, which they probably will, and Kyrie, it'll be a new start. And then I don't think they'll be able to trade Clay, probably release Clay from his contract. So I think he still has another year. So I don't think they'll eat it, or I don't think they'll keep him on the team. I think they'll just eat the contract and release him most likely. Um, Next, something we talked about a few weeks ago, MLB news. Emmanuel Clase and Luis Ortiz were both indicted for rigging bets on pitches thrown in MLB games. They both could end up facing up to 65 years in prison. Absolutely insane. Um, there were a couple games. One instance I'll say for Clase was uh, a $4,000 bet on a first pitch to be a ball. It was already proven. They show the game footage against the Los Angeles Dodgers. He comes in, I believe it's Andy Pajes at the plate. They lost on that bet because he on the pitch it was going to be a ball, but Andy Pajes swung at the pitch, and they lost about $4,000 on that bet. And they had text messages talking about or having a meme of a man hanging himself with toilet paper. Um, and um, There's other instances of this, but bettors won up to $400,000 on normally their first pitch
Yeah.
bets. So most of the time it's a ball, especially for Luis Ortiz. You've seen he just basically throws it in the dirt every time on his. But yeah, they didn't make anything really on these bets. It was mainly to get their friends money. Um, but yeah, now they face up to 65 years. The MLB hasn't said exactly what the punishment is. I'm sure they'll be banned from the MLB for life,
Yeah.
which is unfortunate because Emmanuel Clase just 2 years ago was one of the best closing pitchers in baseball.
Yeah.
He set a record, I believe, for ERA and innings, um, or yeah, in a certain amount of innings pitched. And Luis Ortiz, just a regular relief pitcher who got in late from Emmanuel Clase. So he got this from Clase. Um,
Refer a friend
yeah,
type
basically.
bonus.
Yeah. Hey, look, make your family a little quick cash. But
Yeah.
yeah, yeah, tough situation for the Guardians, both on the Guardians. Cleveland Guardians lose a stud and it's just unfortunate, you know. Very, very talented guy, and he throws his career away for a few $1,000.
Yeah. I saw a TikTok video of this person just putting together a compilation of just Class A's first pitches, and man, I mean, some were, called strikes, which is very you know, you're gonna risk it calling making sure it's gonna get a ball or something, but um yeah, all of them were not close. Most 95% was gonna be a ball. And yeah, Ortiz just throwing it into the dirt and
Yeah.
seeing Guardians fans reacting like are they it's just the integrity of the game is now in question, which everyone is up in arms, and I would be, like, how are these guys getting paid to throw a ball? I know it's
Yeah,
very small, you get four balls and three strikes, but it, that could come down, to walking a player or something else. So
yeah, it leads like a little butterfly effect to the rest of the bat or the rest of the inning. Uh, yeah, it makes you
yeah,
question like how many games does a team lose now because of this? Like, um, how has it affected the season? And it's just yeah, it's just a bad look for like you said, the integrity of the game. So, but we're seeing it over like in every sport now because of sports betting.
yeah,
So we just talked about NBA not that long ago with Terry Rozier and um Jonte Porter a couple years ago. There's been some NFL scandals. I think the most recent one that we talked about probably another a couple years ago also, but with the Lions where players were betting on the facility grounds, and that's one of the rules for NFL. You cannot bet anything when
yeah.
you're in the facility. So crazy to just don't bet when you're at at work, bro. Um,
On the work Wi-Fi,
yeah, just go wait till you get home. You can't wait. Uh, but yeah, that's all I have for mine. But yeah, well, we'll probably end up seeing more of this stuff come out, especially I think in the NBA because of how what happened with Terry Rozier and how the NBA had cleared him, and it comes out with the FBI investigation that he was not cleared at all. Like it was obvious he was throwing games. So that is a really bad look for the NBA, worse than anything so far. So I expect more NBA players to be caught in the near future.
Yep. And I think we're already in too far. A lot of people are like, why can't we just ban betting? Just get rid of all of it. But these people are making way too much money in gambling.
There's
And like
no
DraftKings and FanDuel, they're just getting so much money
Well, I
on.
mean, once you see I mean, ESPN Bet, once you see stuff like that come out, all these partnerships with teams, with the leagues, yeah, there's no way they're
Yeah.
getting rid of it.
Dude, ESPN bet $2 billion. It did fail, but 2 billion? Wild. So,
Yeah.
but yeah. Anyways, MLB Awards came out. Um, everything. Whoever won in 2024 won in 2025, basically. Cy Young, Screwball won again, pitching for the Tigers, and then Paul Skeens, Cy Young Award winner this year, showed more emotion winning the Cy Young than he did the Rookie of the Year. I don't know if no one saw that. He
I
did.
think Cy Young is way better than Rookie of the Year.
Rookie of the Year, he just smiled. Cy Young, he gave the two fist bumps, and I guess that's enough for everyone. But
Yeah. But the one thing, Rookie of the Year, you can only win it once.
not true.
That is crazy though. But yeah, very serious guy.
Yeah,
No emotion on there.
his Cy Young bonus was more than his actual salary for this year, which is still insane.
It
He's
makes a
only
lot with
making
his rookie contract.
895,000 rookie contract, and this was in the millions for his Cy Young win. MVP Shohei Ohtani, no question, no doubt about that. Aaron Judge wins MVP for the AL, out, beating out Cal Raleigh, which,
I think Cal should have won.
yeah,
But Aaron Judge, absolutely insane season also. Any other year, Cal wins. But yeah, Aaron Judge can't be mad about it. Both deserved it though. Unfortunately, you have to pick one.
Yeah. Too bad there could have been a, co-MVP this year. But Aaron Judge, he may win another one. So, maybe just give it to Cal Raleigh this year.
I
And,
mean,
Judge can win it next year. I don't know.
one of, if not the best year ever from a catcher. So, uh, that alone, I think, should give him the win. Um, but yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, both of them. I mean, it doesn't matter who wins to me.
You
But
can't, yeah, I can't go wrong with either. Ohtani was definitely the clear favorite for the National League.
yeah,
And manager of the year goes to Stephen Vogt and Pat Murphy. Stephen Vogt on the Guardians, right? And Pat Murphy on the Brewers.
nice. Yeah. I don't know about Bo. I just always think of the A's for him.
Yeah. Also not being a manager at all. Well, the Guardians are in the AL, right?
Yeah, the Guardians.
Yeah.
They did have a really good comeback in the AL Central, which everyone thought the Tigers were just gonna run away with that
Yeah.
division, and they fought and they got that back.
Yeah. Are you happy with all these awards?
Yeah, I think there wasn't. I mean, the only controversy was probably Judge and Cal.
Yeah.
Maybe Skeens, if Yamamoto had played more games because he did have an injury stint there. But Yamamoto was absolutely insane this year also. Shout out to him. Um, but Skubal, best pitcher in baseball right now, in my opinion.
Yeah.
So you can't go wrong with anyone. I mean, Otani, I mean,
Yeah.
he's potentially the best.
Yeah. He's
Best. I don't know if you guys realize if there's some baseball, you're not really a baseball fan, or you watch baseball, but you're not really like tapped in like crazy. If you're watching Otani right now, you might be watching the greatest player to ever pick up the bat.
yeah.
Like you may never see a better player. Like this is ridiculous level player we're watching right now.
Yeah.
Like him and LeBron in the same time is absolutely insane. It's like if we're basically experiencing the last generation's Michael Jordan, Barry Bonds, um, someone like that. So just take
Yeah.
it all in. There's no reason to hate anybody.
No.
Enjoy it. Just enjoy it because this is crazy. It's
The
absolutely
only
crazy.
player I could say that I really like watching on the Dodgers has to be Ohtani. Like they had a Ohtani tracker last year in the World Series, like when he was gonna be up to bat. Like
Yeah,
that's
3 at
insane.
bats until Otani hits.
Yeah, he's coming up next inning. Like that's
Crazy.
yeah, but
But yeah, I mean that's the one thing about the Dodgers, man, is like obviously as a Giants fan. I don't like the Dodgers, but a lot of the Dodgers players are not very hateable. I mean, Mookie Betts is a likable guy. Freddie Freeman's a likable guy. Um, so you just have to enjoy it, you know. Don't
yeah,
there's no reason to be angry because I know a lot of people get too into this stuff.
yeah.
Like,
I hate the team, but I love Ohtani. I'm not gonna
yeah,
lie.
yeah,
It's
yeah.
fun
A lot
watching.
of a lot of people love to hate the greatness. To just enjoy it because you never when it's gone, you're gonna be like, man. That was insane.
Exactly. When Curry, LeBron, and KD start hanging it up, it's gonna be a sad day in NBA.
Yeah, and that might honestly all be at the same time for the
Yep.
NBA. It's
Could
coming
all
up.
happen. Just 1 year.
Yeah. Surprisingly, LeBron's still there, but I mean, like, it could end up being in the next 2 years that they all hang it up.
Yeah. Next, Brian Daboll got fired from the New York Giants. He was 2-7 on this season. His overall record was 20, 40, and 1. His best season was his first year of coaching. He made the playoffs and won Coach of the Year, which I didn't even know about that until I
That's
started
crazy.
looking at his stats. But he won Coach of the Year with a record of 9, 7, and 1. So After that, it was all downhill. He had a losing record every season after his first year, and he tried to save it with Jackson Dart, but kept losing. What was it? 4 games where they led by double digits in the fourth quarter, and they lost all 4 of those games.
Crazy.
So yeah, I think it was time, and now Jackson Dart's in concussion protocol, and Jameis
Yeah.
Winston starting this week. So it's all
Yeah.
downhill for the Giants.
It's tough for Dayball. I do think he is a good coach. He'll probably land somewhere else, as a coordinator, or maybe he goes to college. I don't think he'll go to college, but I think he will land somewhere else. Um, you could see the improvement this year with the Giants. Unfortunately, they're kind of in the spot where they're losing all the close games. They don't have that guy to win them the games yet, whether it's on defense or on offense. Um, so. Maybe next year, but hopefully the Giants will get into a cycle where they are now going to be replacing QB head coach, QB head coach. Luckily, Jackson Dart looks pretty good, so um, the next guy coming in hopefully does not hurt that growth. Because as a Bears fan, I have seen it happen with quarterbacks who look promising, and then a new head coach comes in, new offensive coordinator comes in, and everything just looks bad. So, um, hopefully everything works out.
Yeah,
But yeah, I mean, it's New York, so he was definitely given a longer, extended period of time before he was fired. He's given a lot of
yeah,
leeway, especially for a big market team like New York, especially the Giants, who had a lot of success in the past. So, um, good luck to Brian Daboll. We'll see what happens with the Giants.
yeah. And then last here, something that happened yesterday. Stephen Curry and Under Armour split.
I
They
think I thought he
end
had a lifetime contract too.
He did have a lifetime contract. They ended their partnership. It lasted 13 years. A couple 2023. They basically signed Curry to a lifetime deal, made him the president of the Curry brand, and gave him 75 million in stock. Um, Basically gave him the reins to the whole Curry brand and not that side. And yeah, basically signed a lifetime deal just like Michael Jordan did and LeBron James did with Nike. So, um, pretty crazy. It's ending like that. It started from the very beginning where uh, Nike had an offer to him and offered him 2.5 million, and Under Armour offered him 4 million and a signature athlete deal in his first year of the NBA. So he went with Under Armour, and that was probably one of the biggest signings and how it all worked out for Under Armour. But people think he's gonna go to Nike, but then a lot of people think that he's just gonna be a free agent, just gonna work on the Curry brand, and yeah. I think he's just gonna work with the Curry brand. I don't think he's gonna go to Nike or Adidas or somewhere. Like he's just gonna keep working on his signature brand. And he gets to keep his logo, which a lot of people
That's
had
big.
concern,
That's
but
big.
yeah, he gets to keep the three splash logo, which is pretty cool logo. So
That's huge because I think who was it? Kawhi had a problem with his logo at one point. I don't remember who it was with, but he was trying to get his logo and they wouldn't release it to him.
hmm, is it
So
Adidas maybe?
maybe because I think it was before New Balance. He went to New Balance.
Yeah,
He was having problems, or maybe he was after, or maybe it is with New Balance. I don't know. But
he is with New Balance.
no, but I don't know if his problem was with New Balance.
Oh yeah,
I don't know, but he did have some sort of problem with his. I don't know if it was resolved or not, but yeah, I don't know if you've seen the NBA Centel. If you guys have heard of NBA Centel on Twitter, the meme Twitter account actually had predicted Nico Harrison's firing 3 days early. Predicted this Curry split with Under Armour a couple days early also. So a lot of rumors going on that it's actually uh, Waj uh, running the account. Woj. So
Whoosh.
we'll see.
That's right.
But
Dang.
yeah, that's a big split for Under Armour. He did help Under Armour a lot, especially bring in some new people into the company for signature
Yeah.
shoes, NBA especially. Um, but yeah, huge split. We'll see what Curry does. Was there like a reason exactly why they split, or it was just that they
Supposedly
split?
there's a restructuring in the company and the company is not really doing too hot. So
Hmm.
they just they
Just
let's just
didn't see
part
eye to eye.
let's just part ways now before this could get worse. And yeah, I something about the restructuring deal. I'm not too good with the how
Yeah,
that all works out. I just know that Under Armour restructuring, and they didn't really see that they should be paying
a
Curry
lifetime.
basically a lifetime deal. Yeah,
Yeah,
so
yeah. Well, I mean, good for him. This goes for everything in your life. If someone doesn't see your worth, move on.
yeah, and a
You want
lot
to
of
be worth
people think
something to
that
someone else.
Curry and Under Armour that like Curry's not like attractive anymore because he's ending his career, but a lot of people think this is like the best time to sign Curry because he's gonna have his retirement. He could probably do like a golfing type brand deal and have his own golf line already. So he's
Yeah,
a pretty
it's
good, he's a global figure.
yeah.
Put it that way.
He's
He could sign with the
he's
Chinese basketball company like Anta or what's Wade's K team or whatever, something like that.
yeah. I don't remember what it's called. Um, but I know what you're talking about. Yeah, it's
Yeah,
just a very like obscure name.
name. Yeah,
Uh,
I think there's a
but
dash in it.
yeah, I can't remember exactly. But uh, yeah, I mean, at one point Curry was literally 1B to LeBron. A lot of people saying where he was the same level as LeBron.
Yeah,
I don't believe that personally, but they were definitely 1 and 2 for sure for years.
yeah,
I mean, we saw them face in the NBA Finals, what, 7 times?
yeah,
Um, Absolutely insane. Um,
yeah,
yeah, maybe he'll actually get some cool looking shoes now, though. Um, he'll come out with some cool stuff because, yeah, Under Armour's kind of whack. But Under Armour also, this is what deters a lot of future clients, in my opinion. You have someone like Curry in here, you have him on a lifetime. All of a sudden, there's problems.
yeah,
Why would I want to work with Under Armour now? So we could potentially see other people leave, and we can also potentially see nobody go to Under Armour.
yeah,
So this is something that could kill Under Armour. I know Under Armour's huge,
yeah. But you gotta think
but
Puma's coming up, New Balance, Converse got Shea.
yeah,
It's
like there's always someone trying to take your spot. And
yeah,
honestly, this could kill Under Armour. I didn't even think about it until right now, but yeah, this is maybe potentially beginning of the end of Under Armour right now
yeah,
in real time.
yeah. So
Sell all your Under Armour stock.
yeah, that is it for this week of headlines. Told you everyone. It's a lot to get through.
Yeah.
But we have just enough time to do underdog picks.
Yes. If you watch the underdog picks and you made it, are looking for them maybe on TikTok, and I didn't post them, maybe you're looking for them and you're on the episode. You know they're at the end of the episode. I'm sorry if I don't post them. I'm trying to figure out how to post them because they always get restricted on TikTok. They don't get pushed out. We only get like 20 views on them. So, and they were our highest viewed videos. They were getting basically 10K per week. So, trying to figure out a better way to post them. Maybe don't do the underdog scroll through on there that I normally do. So I'll figure it out. But if it's not this week, maybe next week I'll post them. I'm trying to figure out how to do it. This week I don't really have a lot of time to figure it out, but maybe next week I will. I have a lot of stuff going on. But for my picks this week for week 11, Baker Mayfield higher than 214 and a half passing yards going against um I don't remember. But it's pretty low. Pretty I saw it and I was like, this is extremely low. Next we got Luther Burden, who's kind of taken over the third spot on the wide receivers depth chart for the Chicago Bears. I got him higher than 20 and a half receiving yards. He's a big play guy, so we're just going to hope he gets a 21 yard, one catch. Jacoby Brissett, higher than 34 and a half passing attempts against the 49ers. That's going to be they're going to need to pass the ball to win, so I expect him to throw a lot.
Yeah, Bucks are playing the Bills this week.
Yeah, the Bills. The Bills defense has not looked great.
Yeah.
So that is why I was surprised it was as low as 214 and a half.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like Baker Mayfield's throwing 300.
Yep. Going with the T. Higgins touchdown against the Steelers. Joe Flacco back after the bye. Uh, put up good numbers against the Steelers. T. Higgins has 4 touchdowns in 3 games with the Flacco at the helm. Next, I'm going, I guess it's the week of the QB for us. Davis Mills higher than 31 and a half passing attempts against the Titans. Davis Mills had 30 attempts in 3 quarters when he filled in with CJ Stroud. So, and also going with a rare pick here. Hopefully no one likes this one. Matthew Stafford, no interception versus the Seahawks. He's only thrown 2 this year, and I don't think he's gonna get another one for the rest of the year. Bold pick.
Hey, Seattle Seahawks, number one defense in the league. This is a very risky pick here. If you're watching this, hey, make your own decisions. That's all I'm saying.
If you don't like that, go with the Matthew
Go,
Stafford
go.
higher 1.5 passing touchdowns. I mean, he has 18 touchdowns in the last, or 23 touchdowns in the last 5 games. So,
Yeah, those are the picks. We're running out of time, but thank you guys for watching. Like I said, hopefully I can get a video out. If not, I'll get it out next week.
see, Noah doesn't even know who the teams are playing because he's not doing the scroll. He's not in the rhythm.
That's how I
Reading.
know, man. I
I
see
know.
who they're going up
Oh
against.
man, it's all downhill. TikTok, please help. All right,
TikTok's ruining it.
we'll see everyone in the next week's video.